All right, since the beginning of the year, we've been speaking to the CHP about new laws in San Diego in 2025.
But there are several rules and guidelines that have been in place for years, and people still don't really understand. One of them, or one of the most common, is what do you do the moment you get into a crash? So joining us in studio, we have Officer Jared Grieshaber. And so let's talk about that. Let's start with this. Thank you for being here, by the way.
Appreciate it.
In terms of, let's just give a normal day on average, how many crashes are you guys seeing on the road?
Out here in San Diego County, we have approximately 50 crashes, I'd say, per day.
That's too many, right?
Exactly, yeah. We're trying to get people out. That's why we're out there. We're trying to get people to slow down to try and prevent these kind of things from happening.
Do you see, you work for the Border Division, which covers all of here in our area, San Diego County. So do you see more crashes where you are, or does it seem to be spread out all over probably the Southwest here?
Obviously, the more concentrated, where there's a larger population, out here closer to the city of San Diego, we have more crashes than, let's say, out in our El Centro area or Alpine area where it's less populated. So yeah, the more concentrated of people there are, there's going to be some more crashes in those areas.
Now, you mentioned something about speed. You're saying that's why we're always trying to get people to slow down. Would you say that speed is probably the #1 factor for these crashes?
Exactly, yeah. Speed is going to be the #1 factor for crashes out on our roadways. Just because the speed limit's 65, if the flow of traffic, you're in heavy traffic, this flow of traffic's, let's say, 40, and you're doing 50, yeah, you may be under that speed limit, but if you were in that car in front of you doing 50 and that traffic's doing 40, technically you're speeding.
What is your advice the moment you get into a crash? Now, we have to say here that maybe you're not severely injured because you could be incapacitated. You may not even know what's going on, but what should people do generally?
Yeah, so the first thing is safety. So you want to assess yourself, assess your passengers. If you're not injured, preferably we recommend getting yourself to a safe location. So turn on those emergency lights. If you can, if your car's not incapacitated, move it to the right shoulder, okay? If you still feel safe there, try and get in contact with that other party that's involved in the crash. Hey, do you feel comfortable getting off the freeway? I always preferred when I was investigating crashes, hey, you know what, let's get to a safer spot, let's get off the freeway, maybe to a more controlled environment like a parking lot, or just somewhere where traffic's a little bit slower.
And we have reported on instances where people do get into these types of crashes and then they exit the vehicle and they're still on a freeway, for instance, and that's just, it's not safe. But I think people just automatically think, I've been in a crash, I got to get out of my vehicle.
Yes, that's not necessarily the case. A lot of times, yeah, at nighttime, visibility is low, so we have people that'll get in a crash. Unfortunately, they get out of their vehicle. They might be shining their cell phone light. I highly suggest do not doing that because people are not going to see you. And unfortunately, yes, sometimes people are out of their vehicles and get hit by other vehicles approaching.
Yeah, we've reported on many fatalities because of it. It's too bad. So, you know, let's talk about the exchange of information. I know, you know, over the years I've had a minor collision. I made sure that I got the other party's info. They got my info. How important really is that?
Well, it's law. So by law, you have to exchange information with the other party if you're in a crash. If you feel unsafe, call us out. That's what we're here for. We'll help you exchange that information. We'll take that report for you. But it's vital that you get the other party's information at a minimum. Take pictures of their license, their registration, their insurance paperwork, and exchange phone numbers.
And I was going to ask you, how important is this to document on your phone? Do you recommend that? Like, you want to take photos of everything? Or
so it's a lot quicker.
Okay.
Instead of finding that pen or pencil and trying to write everything down, get a quick few shots of the other party's information.
And do we wait for you guys to arrive? How does that work?
So it depends on the circumstances. If there's injuries, I would recommend waiting, calling medical personnel to come out assist you. If it's a fender bender and you guys are in a hurry, by all means, exchange information, go about your way. And then later on, you could actually come to the CHP office and file what's called a counter report and basically document what happened at a later time.
Yeah, don't forget to take pictures of your vehicle, the damage, and their vehicle, the damage. I know people have tried to hurry and they missed those shots, so it's important.
Yes, highly recommended.
Okay. Officer, thank you so much for being here. I mean, that was a good refresher, and I just hope that we don't get into any more crashes, so let's just slow down. Thank you so much. Awesome.